Hey guys, what's up? This is Hazel Powell slash SSJVEGETA here with me with this.
TTBurger88, also known as Tony.
Sweet, and today we will be giving our thoughts on the upcoming game, Infamous 2. Tony, start us out.
Well, first and foremost, I've just seen the trailers and Cole's new look. I think it's going to be even better than the first one. I mean, you got a lot of cool moves, like Cole can shoot lightning from his fingers instead of just his hands, which is just pretty cool. And he's got the new look, like I mentioned, and really there's not much I can say about it because I only saw I only seen some trailers because but I'm right now it was a must get. And I know the second one is definitely going to be a must buy as well for the PS3 because if they can improve on the stuff they did in Infamous 1, that would be amazing. But I'm sure it's probably going to get a lower rating from the critics though, just because they do that to a lot of sequels. But what are your thoughts on Infamous 2?
Well, my thoughts, because I got to play the demo at GameStop, and I can tell you guys this right now. This game is going to whoop ass, okay? And anyone out there that has a PS3 and you played the first Infamous, you are going to love this. The melee has been improved. The controls in general are fluent now. Remember the glide from the first one? Yeah, in this one, when you do the glide, it boosts you up.
Oh,
it's
nice,
awesome.
nice.
You're gonna love that. And again, the melee has just been improved, especially with that amp Cole uses now. The story looks unique. Here's what I really like about it. When you're good, you have ice powers. When you're bad, you have fire powers. In the first one, if you were good,
you just had lightning.
Yeah, all you would do is have your lightning would look different. That's all. But dude, in this one, you actually get cool. You actually get powers for being good or bad, which is sick. I can't wait. I'm gonna be doing 2 playthroughs on this. And plus, the user, and have you heard about the create a mission content you can do? Did you hear about that?
What? No.
You didn't seriously? Wow. If any of you out there were living under a rock like Tony, by the way, I'm just kidding there.
I know.
But sorry if I keep saying It's the first one I've actually ever recorded. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay. What's cool about this is whenever I say get to create missions is you're going to have to go watch trailers and see for yourself, guys. Let's just put it this way. This game is going to have so much replay value. It's going to be unique. It's just going to be an overall kick-ass game for the summer. If this game right here is probably going to be my game of the year because I fell in love with the first one, and I have been a hardcore Infamous fan ever since. So.
And I have a feeling that it's going to beat the shit out of Crackdown 2, and it'll probably beat the shit out of Prototype 2 when that comes out.
Oh yeah, definitely. Crackdown 1 was a piece of crap to begin with. I don't see why people like that game so much. It's really
probably because you were able to do weird stuff, but we're not talking about Crackdown right now though.
And Prototype was too dark, but that doesn't matter. But Infamous in general, it's just wow. And the Hero Edition, if any of you can go pick that up, get it. It comes with a sling pack, an action figure, a shit ton of DLC. I can't wait. What are your guys' thoughts? That's what I've had to say. I can't wait. June 7th, where will you be? I'll be playing Infamous, bitches. Suck it.
I'll be playing it too. And like about a week and a half from now, I'm so playing that game. I'm still gonna play the game. It looks amazing. I think it's gonna be one of the must buys for the PS3 because if they can improve on everything, well, the thing is that I know the first one didn't have any problems at all. But if they can improve on that stuff, that would be great. And I also heard Cole's being voiced by a different person, so
yeah, you can tell. That's
fine.
Voice actor. But
I like the voice acting though. The voice acting in Infamous was great, and Cole's voice in the second one is also great. I mean, I like the new look. I like everything. It's like they made him look like a casual person with superhero powers, and I like that. And I'm hoping that they'll make an Infamous 3. Make an Infamous 3 as well, because if they can improve on, they'll be able to improve on that stuff as well. But if this game gets lower than an 8.5, I'm gonna be pissed because this game should not deserve lower than 8.5 or a 9.
Oh hell no.
But you know how the critics are. They're going to try and bash to make the game look bad because they don't like a lot of PS3 exclusives. But what can you tell?
Yeah, that's dumb shit. Again, you know what site is probably gonna praise its Destructoid? That doesn't matter. What's cool about this game is it's really improved on story as well because if any of you haven't read this, there's a 6-issue miniseries coming out. It's actually already out. I've read the whole series already. I'm looking at it right now. It's a 6-issue miniseries that talks about what happens between the events of Infamous 1 and 2, and it leads up to Infamous 2. It talks about what happens in Empire City and the final events that occur in it before Cole goes to New Morai. I can't pronounce the city that he's going to. New Morashi. Damn it, need to learn to pronounce that damn city.
Does it blow up?
No, it doesn't blow up. What happens is, remember Moya?
Mm-hmm.
Kessler was doing an experiment on this one guy named Dave. He was a security guard at a local, he was a security guard at Kessler's facility, and they exposed him to the race fear 11 times. So, yeah, and it really messed him up. Turned him in, and what happened was, you know how Cole and Kessler are the same person?
Yeah.
Well, what happened was, David thought that Cole was Kessler, which he is, but he thought that, he thought that Cole was, the Kessler that David knew. So, throughout the whole series, you see this huge beast known as Dave. That's just the name. Dave, he was exposed to it, so he's this huge monster trying to kill Cole, and he ends up getting killed in it, which is cool. It's a great read. Any hardcore Infamous fan, you gotta read it. It's a There are some shitty video game comics out there, but this book, seriously, the Infamous story in general is just so unique. DC writers, let me get the rights. I'm pulling issue 1 right here. DC writers William Harms and Eric Navon. Well, Eric Navon's the artist. William Harms was the writer. He really played the shit out of the first one and said, you know what? We have to think of a story that can be between Infamous 1 and 2 and make it seem accurate and legit, and this was. The characters were, you could read this book and it felt like the game. Well, you know how Infamous is pretty much comic book based, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much how it is. But it's just a fantastic read. Anyone, like I've said, Tony, you should check it out. Anyone. It's published by DC. Each issue's only $2.99. So yeah. And someone's calling me on Skype, and I'm doing the commentary, which people knew, and whatever. This is my first one I've ever recorded, so yeah, those are my thoughts. What are yours?
My thoughts too, and pretty much, alright, it'll be a great game. The only people who aren't gonna like it will probably leave the critics for it being a PS3 exclusive, but I don't care what they think. But really, I don't have anything else to say about that.
Neither do I, and this has been SSJVEGETA / Hazel Powell.
And TTBurger88. Tell you peace out and have a great day.
Yep. Let me just